What up, YouTube? It's me, your favourite Steve. It's Monday, it's wobbly hand time. These are my top 10 sales from the last week. What up, YouTube? I hope you're alright, I hope your week was okay. These are my top 10 sales from the last week. As I said, I think I said last week on the top 10 sales video I did last week that this week wasn't going to be as good. It's not that bad. It hasn't felt like a great week. But going through the figures, it's not been bad. It's not been that bad. I think I am close to having my best month on eBay that I've ever had. So, yeah. But, February, I was looking at my numbers for February last year. I actually better than January, but we'll see. I'm not gonna. It could drop off a cliff. It's definitely been slower this week. I've had a few days where I've only sold like one or two things, so it's definitely gone slower this week. But yeah, we'll go for them. So in at number 10 in your top 10 sales from the last week is this unbranded men's black leather suede press button up vest. Waistcoat size large. I always pick up these unbranded ones because I know I can get about 20-25 quid for them. I've sold a few now, so they haven't always got to have a label on them, especially like leather, or like I've sold leather jackets without branding on for small amount of money as well. So yeah, as I said, this cost me £5. It was listed for $19.99. It's sold for $19.99, so I sold for $23.99. So that's $19.99 with £4 postage. Made a profit of £11.20. In at number 9, you might recognise this off a recent video, maybe last week. This is one of my struggling to get my numbers on items to sell items. So one that I've picked up for like £1.50, I think it was. Off a shelf. It's Royal Dalton. I'm definitely going to look out for some more Royal Dalton kind of trinket things now. It's the whole point of doing it, just picking up some random stuff. Like this now. I've picked up Royal Dalton stuff before, but if I see any kind of if I saw any kind of Royal Dalton trinket pots or anything like that, I wouldn't pick them up. If I can get 15 to 20 quid for one, and I can pick it up for a couple of quid, why not? This sold on auction. So Royal Dalton Bramley Hedge Gift Collection Autumn Trinket Pot, Jill Barklam, 1990. This was made. It's in good condition, to be fair. It had 2 auction bids. I'd put it on auction for $14.99, so it got bid up to $16. Woo! So it cost me £1.50. It sold for £20, so £16 and then £4 postage. Made a profit of £11.52. In at number 8, this silver-plated, made in Italy pressed glass Claret wine jug. As you can see, it was listed for $29.99. I'd sold, the other one's going to come up as well, but I'd sold the 2 Claret decanters that I had left to the same person for £20 each. So they were both listed for $29.99. I sold them for £20 each, so I couldn't be bothered. They've been sitting around for quite a bit, about 6 months, a little bit over 6 months maybe. This cost me $3.99. So this is lower on the top 10 only because of promoted listing fees. So I use promoted listing fees on all my items that are on Buy It Now. I put 2% on near enough every item, and then if it's been on for over a year, I'll relist it with the recommended promoted fee, just to shift it, because it doesn't last very long after that. So this cost me $3.99. It sold for 23 because of it's £6 postage for the 2 decanters basically. So it sold for 23, £3 postage, cost me £3.99. Made 11. Profit was £11.63. So the other one will come up in a bit. In at numbers 10987. These Earth Spirit Fairmount Women's Blue Walking Open Toe Sandals. These sold for £25.99. So I think I've sent an offer of £21.99 to someone. They cost me £6. Made a profit of £11.92. So yeah. I'd picked up some Earth Spirit trainers last week and doing research on them. I think they're only like a tenner. So I might keep an eye out for the sandals. Maybe not the trainers. In at number 6 is the other silver-plated Claret jug. So again, this went with the other one. I just packed them together. It wasn't that heavy, to be fair. I thought it was going to be heavy. I think it was about 3 kilo. So I think it ended up costing me £5 something to post on Royal Mail. So yeah, again, this one cost me £3.99. It's only higher because I'm guessing the customer has clicked through promoted listings on the other decanter and then gone through my listings and found this one, and I haven't got a promoted listings fee on this one. It's very strange the way the promoted fees work. If you don't do eBay, you don't get charged a promoted fee every time. It's only if a customer has clicked through on the promoted advert or whatever. So I'm not sure how it works. But sometimes you get a fee, sometimes you don't. It just depends on whether they've clicked on that promoted link, I think. So yeah, this went for 23 quid. I'm butchering explaining that, by the way. So this went for 23 quid. Again, cost me £3.99. Made a profit of £12.25 on that one. In at number 5 is this sunflower reef hanging wall mirror. Picked this up. It was on a shelf in a charity shop again. This was just a punt. It cost me £2.99. It went for £25.99. So it's £6 postage. So it went for £19.99 basically. So yeah, it cost me £2.99. Went for £25.99. So that's £19.99 with £6 postage. It's a bit bigger. Made a profit of £12.93. But yeah, the little mirrors, I've just started picking them up. Again, something else where I've just took a punt. They're not that hard to pack up, to be fair. In at number 4, what's this? I'm not sure. Come on, internet. Why is it playing up? Ah, there we go. A vintage Schreif green fish 10-inch Clug jug gurgle pitcher, Crump and Low Cow Boston. So Crump and Low Cow Boston was on the bottom of the jug, and normally these are Dartmouth Pottery, I think. Yeah, normally I think I've had a Wade one as well, but they're normally Dartmouth Pottery. The Clug jugs. It's got a slightly different design. I think the mouth is slightly different compared to the normal Dartmouth Pottery ones. Yeah, this cost me £7.50. So on the first, I went to a charity shop in Penkridge, I think it was, and they're having a half price sale on the first day they were back. So I was like, yeah, it was in the cabinet. So she originally wanted 15, but I got it for £7.50. It's gone for 31, so I've took a best offer of 25. So I was probably having a bad day. So yeah, I've took a best offer of 25. As you can see, it was originally on for £34.99, but I've took a best offer of 25, and it's still got over £10 profit. So it cost me £7.50, went for 31, so that's 25 with £6 postage, made a profit of £13.09. Sorry, I'm particularly wobbly today. In at number 3, some Skechers. There you go, some Skechers Rango LM Relaxed Fit. If you're not into Skechers or whatever, they've always got a code on the tongue, on the inside of the tongue where the size is, where you can find out what the actual name of the trainer is, and then you can do a research. So that Rango LM isn't anywhere printed on the trainer. You just search the code, and then it comes up. It comes up on Google. So yeah, I had these on for $29.99, as you can see. They went for $28.99, so $24.99 with £4 postage. They cost me £5. Made a profit of £14.79. In at number 2, this Joe Brown's Women's Red Sailorboat Lighthouse hooded raincoat, size 24. This originally on for $34.99, as you can see. It cost me a £5. So I don't know what. I've got it at a different angle today, the laptop, and I can't get the angle right on the camera. Yeah, so it cost me a £5. Went for 25 with £4 postage. So again, I've took the best offer at 25. And made a profit of £14.80. And then in at number 1, a bit of a random one, this one. Nothing special, a bit of a random. Hugo 708 red label, grey black jeans, chino trousers. So yeah, somebody paid upright $29.99 for these. Just a rat. That's what I mean. There's some stuff like this. Like I don't pick, say, Hugo Boss or the Myers or even Skechers. Really, I don't pick that stuff up and think this is going to sell straight away. I'm trying to think of other brands like Polo Ralph Lauren. I don't pick up that stuff and think it's going to sell right away. I always think, oh, this will be on for months, and then it'll be a nice little surprise sale. So like these, it was Saturday night. Had a crap day of sales, and then I had a $29.99 sale. So it's a bonus. But yeah, these cost me a £5. They went for $33.99, so that's $29.99 with £4 postage, and made a profit of £19.78. So yeah, those are my top 10 sales from the last week. So not that bad, could have been better. But after last week was a really good week. I kind of gathered it's gonna, it was the end of the month. It's gonna die down. I'm kind of expecting it for February as well. That February's not going to be as good as January, but we'll see. But anyway, for now, peace out, all that jazz. Thank you very much for watching. Subscribe if you're not already subscribed. All that jizz. And I'll see you later. Bye-bye.